A semi-truck collision leads to multiple broken bones for a client who is a passenger and disputed liability where they attempt not to pay. Find out more below. Attorney Shane Smith here with Tim Lewis, one of the attorneys here at Shane Smith Law. We wanted to go over and talk about one of his recent client victories. Tim, tell us about this particular case. What happened during the accident itself?
Shane, MR was our client. She was a passenger in a pickup truck traveling down the street, and they were, unfortunately, the driver in her vehicle and our client's vehicle was at fault. He failed to yield and was hit by a semi-truck. And the semi-truck hit the pickup truck on the side where our client was sitting. So it was a very serious impact. She was injured very badly.
Wow. Okay. So you said there that her driver was actually at fault for the accident. Does that make the case harder or easier, or does it really not change anything at all when you're pursuing it?
Didn't change anything because as the passenger, our client was injured due to someone else's negligence. So it didn't change the case at all.
Okay. And what were her injuries? Because you said it was a severe collision. What happened to her?
She suffered 4 broken ribs, serious concussion, head injury, broken arm and leg.
Wow. So it sounds like she was just hurt just all over, basically.
She pretty badly.
Which is what you expect when a semi-truck hits somebody. I mean, to be quite honest,
Absolutely.
We expect that or worse. So was she able to recover fully from this?
Yes, it was, in addition to the at-fault driver, there were 3 other people in the car. We represented all 3 of them, and we were able to secure the policy limits in the case. The policy limits was $100,000, and we secured every bit of that in this case.
Wow. Was the client happy with the result?
Absolutely. She, due to her injuries, this particular client, MR, her injuries were the most severe out of everyone in the vehicle. She recovered the majority of that the $100,000 settlement.
Okay. And you said we got the policy limits, which we always consider a win whenever we take all the insurance companies' money on a particular case. Sounds Absolutely. Like you got here. Sounds like the client was happy as well. Is there anything you learned from this case you can use to help future clients out?
I did, Shane. In this case, there was a liability dispute about because the driver of the vehicle wasn't on the insurance policy, but because he was an employee, he was handling business for the employee. We were able to make sure that he was covered under the policy, and we got all the insurance money. They tried to deny it at first, but after we requested the policy language, read the policy language in full, we were able to prove that he was covered under the policy and get the limits.
Good deal. It sounds like a great result for our client. The best result we could get. So good job and great. And it sounds like she was really happy as well.
Thank you. She was.
All right. Remember, hit like and subscribe down below to see more client victories from Shane Smith Law, where we're fighting to secure policy limit victories every day in our firm here.
In pain, call Shane.
980-999-9999. 980-999-9999. Shane Smith Law. In pain, call Shane.